what can blockchain bring to Nigeria? Because I think that if it caught your attention, it's because that there is probably you see the opportunity. So can you tell us a bit what are these opportunities that what blockchain in general can bring to Nigeria?
Um, Nigeria is a very special place for so many reasons, right? It just feels so much. It feels as though like every sector in Nigeria is actually ripe for disruption, especially with blockchain technology, right? I see a whole lot that can be changed or at least onboarded onto the blockchain, like Cardano. So first of all, uh, not too long ago we had our election. So if that is done on the blockchain, obviously we don't have to trust anybody and it's immutable. So that aspect can actually uh, be onboarded on Cardano, and we'll have a free and fair election because elections are so important because lives are dependent on it. Who the choice of who we select or elect as our leader is very critical for the future of the nation. And we have Nigeria is a green country, so the agricultural sector can be deeply influenced by blockchain technology. By we can do things like supply chain and actually helping farmers to get to you know the wider markets and allowing for people to invest in agriculture in a seamless and a better way of allowing farmers to reach out to actually get access to funds and reaching out to the bigger markets aside from Nigeria. And lastly, of course, we can think of healthcare. Sadly, in Nigeria, we're still in a phase where drugs still get imitated drugs, and we have problems with you know um, people making fake drugs, which is really bad. But we can curb all that problem with the blockchain technology using Cardano. We can actually get that solved.
I think it's indeed there is like a lot of that's what is interesting, especially for Nigeria and over for Africa in general, is the fact that there is so many things to be created or to be made better. So like actually it's really like the time for people to use blockchain to make all these things better, like because you talk about voting at the beginning, but I think it's a problem that which is like worldwide, like
Yes,
even
it's
if
universal.
yeah, we've seen that recently in the US or in some others, like it's not always perfect. So but actually it's really important what you say afterward. It's like Africa and especially Nigeria, because I think you can also perhaps tell us a bit about the economic status there, because it's um, Nigeria. It's one of the leading country in Africa for economy. So I think it would be interesting for people to know that, because it's really like one of the lighthouse of Africa right now.
Right. Nigeria is actually a oil producing country, should I put it that way? And it's also mostly referred to as the giant of Africa. Nigeria has a blooming economy, sadly, but that those funds doesn't really reflect in the lives of the people because of the corruption, that's here. So also the capital of the economic capital of Nigeria is actually Lagos, where we have a lot of businesses, centered and headquartered there. Lagos has a lot of $1 million companies there, but Nigeria is mostly an oil producing country.
So actually, um, blockchain might help the other sector of the economy to rise as well,
Mm-hmm.
and not
Mm-hmm.
let Nigeria depend only on oil,
On
which
oil.
are
Yes, exactly.
already, I guess, in the hands of few people, and not everybody benefit from it.
Right.
Okay, that's really interesting, and I think that you really show that there is actually opportunities for developing blockchain in several fields of the economy. So, and you mentioned health, which is really interesting, because we often, to be honest, when we talk about blockchain, about the financial part, but like the health and like what the blockchain can bring, is really important.
Yeah.
So
Because right now the system, sorry, I wanted to say, like, how do you even ensure that the right drugs are getting to the right people? You can't really trace that properly. The tools for getting that trace is not really available, and they're not even trusted, right? We need something that's transparent enough. We need to know that the right drug is going from point A to point B without getting imitated, because lives depend on it. It's so sad that people would actually imitate drugs, or make fake drugs for consumption. We need to mitigate that, and only blockchain can actually, with blockchain actually, we can actually solve that. We can trace that, which is important. Lies Many people die because of that. So I feel like if we actually adopt the blockchain technology for things like that, for traceability, we are going to save a lot of lives. Because this is why the blockchain was created, right? To help mitigate problems like this. I feel like Cardano is actually um, getting to a point where to be ready for things like that to be done on the blockchain.
Yeah, I think it's you're totally right on the fact that if it's not only financial, but they can actually save lives, and it's really something practical. Because I think sometimes for people living in Europe or in the US, it's difficult to understand that, because for us we don't have such problems, but like those problem exists, and traceability, which is like easy to deploy through blockchain, would be like, yeah, really definitely life saver. And actually, I think that we are also going to talk about it in another interview, but it's also something related to health. There is also like a projects of working on blood donation and traceability in blood donation, and linking people to blood donation centers. So perhaps you want to tell us a little word about it, but I think we still going to have an interview with those creators.
Sure. Well, it's actually called Red Token, and it's probably already out there. It's on idea scale. You can check it out. So basically, Red Token seeks to incentivize blood donors uh, to donate blood in a safer and better way, and they get I don't want to call it a reward, but they get the red token, which will allow for them to actually do things like utility. It will allow them to get more drugs for you know to for their health, and it's not like a get rich kind of token, but allow for you to access more drugs in a safer and better way. So we're just incentivizing people to continue donating blood, people that are already donors, and also encourage people to become donors. And there's a token that's facilitating that, and it's called Red Token.
Okay, perfect. That's like actually a little pitch, and we're gonna have the team I think later this month to talk about this.